Hi there, I'm Dr. LAQUITA J. How you doing? Y'all alright? I always have this little intro, but you know what? I'm not even gonna do that. We're gonna do like a little conversation today, right? And I'm sitting here at a coffee shop and thinking about some things and getting some things together, right? Because one of the biggest things that have been talked about consistently is the winter art. Everybody keeps talking about the winter art, like, oh, it's this great thing to do, like, let's do the winter art. And the winter art, like no, it's the word lock in. And I'm like, that is really good. And just some context too, because I had to look up what the winter art was and context of lock in. So the winter art is more so like you have been September 1st through the end of December. It's like you got 4 months to really get things done that you want to get done and really like lock in and get them done, right? And I was like, yeah, let's go, because technically I'm like that type of stickler person where, when I say stickler, I just really believe in being intentional with actions at all time. And being intentional with the actions is really just for me, understanding, like, I think it's September 23rd, you have exactly like 100 days left in the current year. And I'm just like, okay, we got X amount days left in the year, and we got, at this current time, we have a little over 100 days in this year, and to really get things done. And of course, like, I go back into my goals. Like, I don't really like what I've been going through. I just like things that have not been in my favor. Of things I want to set out to achieve did not happen. Want to be a certain way, go on the scale, baby, far from it. And definitely with health, I have learned, I want to learn 52 promises of God. I didn't really feel off on that. I learned some, but it's a fall off, right? So it's like, okay, let's think about, and this one even the hurtful things that I looked at. Because I actually earlier today was having a business meeting with a local business owner, Mad. She's good, like, she's really good, right? And I was saying about, my goal. One of my goals this year was to help 500 pharmacists pass the Naplex exam. And I'm nowhere near that goal. And I was like, but what's realistically can done? We haven't met 100. So I was like, you know what? Let's just say that, because in my mind, in LaQuita's mind, she would help 125 people every quarter. No, that's not. We haven't done that. So LaQuita would like, one, I do want to know if you like watch this video, you have watched plenty of my videos on YouTube, came across me from social media, LinkedIn, someone mentioned like something that was shared, I was tagged in on Instagram, you see me on some podcast interviews, you read a book that I was co-authored in, a career success book, all those things. Like, if I have said something to you for this year, let me know. Like, I really want to know. And you can just let me know. You can message me, like, comment below on this video, message me on social media, like DM me. I'm on Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, and just email me. I'm okay with email too, and that's at info@PharmD To RPh.com. But before I get into all that, because I'm just talking going, right? But the thing is with this is that I want to really have this thing of, we already got like it's a little over 100 days left in this year. And like, what are the goals we said we want to accomplish, and are we really accomplishing them? We say we want to do these things, but are we really getting it? And I really hope y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all now, I'm at a coffee shop, so please mind all the background noise. I already know it's loud. That's why I'm trying to talk loud and really project my voice so I can talk louder than what's going on in the background, okay? But anywho, that's one of the things of, like, I want to meet that goal, but I was even thinking about just different things I have done and things I want to do, like, because everybody's talking about lock in, but the thing is, we probably burnt out just a little bit. You're probably really burnt out, like, trying to say, like, oh man, let me lock in, but you're probably running empty. Your cup probably not running over, and I want to join the thing, like, oh, lock in, it's going popular, or like, I just, even before the whole join the crowd, LaQuita personally, that's how I knew September 23rd, because it's like September 23rd hit, I know I got about 100 days left in this year, right? And it's like I don't want to feel behind. Like I want to fulfill my goal. And it's just like you have this goal. You set these things out for this year that you want to accomplish, and you have not accomplished them. And then to me, it's like dang, like what have I done this year? Like you can't keep saying like, oh, at the beginning of every year I want to set this goal, do this, or at the end of the year I want to when you look up, you ain't done nothing, basically. Like, just, man, that's a lot, right? So with that being said, like, the thing is, we still have 100 days left in this year, like a little over 100 days left in this year. We still can get stuff done in 90 days, right? And I really believe that we can, because I look at how, right, one of the things I looked at is how, okay, around this time last year, I had an accountability partner, right? And she was like, because I was like BSing on creating that Naplex playbook. And she was like, so you're going to have this done by September, right? She said October. I said, yeah, I'm having it done. She's like, okay, October. It was September. You have it done by October. Like, okay, I did. And it was like a thing. So I had created the Naplex playbook. When I had that deadline, I stopped playing. I had it done in 6 weeks. When I created the Naplex playbook, and again this year, this year I had made it towards the old Naplex competencies, and I had the playbook done. I come back, and it's already like this year Naplex changed, which I'm like, look, you should have knew that it changes typically every 4 years. So that's my fault right there. But I decided, like, I'm going to just study, like, I'm going to create anyway. So then, had accountability. Hey, I'm going to get this done by this time. And currently, I'm actually having a 5K I'm going to coming up. And I've been training for it. And I've been really going consistent, like, okay, so this time, like, let's get our miles in so we're ready to do it. Because we know Piedmont Park got a lot of hills and stuff we ain't got time for. So that's one of the things. But it's showing like proof, and like saying that it's proof in itself that you have done some things in a short time period. Is when you want to keep on the excuses. And then, like, I'm looking at this weight, right? And I go online, I'm looking at how people say they lost 100 pounds in 4 months, they lost 70 pounds. I'm like, and you out here playing. One dude, I think I saw a video, he said he lost about, I like to say release, not lost. And like, and for that, I like to say release pounds, because you can always gain them back. So, babe, we don't gain that we're gonna release and they can't come back. Okay. So I saw this one guy say he had released some pounds. Like, he had released, I don't know, but like I think it was like 90 pounds in 3 months. But hear that, right? But it's just saying that it's possible. It's really possible when you really lock in, and it goes into like lock in. And that's one of the things I wanted to do. Like I will say this. I'm having this idea that I definitely want to lock in on different things, honestly. And my locking in really is going to be like, it's just undeniable discipline. Stop waiting for the time I feel like it. I already know during certain periods of the month I'm just sluggish. I don't feel like doing nothing, but doing it anyway. Like being consistent, like having my time non-negotiable, being mindful who I give my time. Let me say it again, being mindful who I give my time. Let me say that again, being mindful who I give my time to. Because man, oh man, like sometimes you can't get mad at the person because you gave them your time. Okay, that's the topic another day. But somebody to hear that, right? So that's like, I want to lock in it and defining like this whole lock in thing. Lock in really means like when you just consistently, you pick a goal, no more than 3. I say 5 absolute most, 3 to 5 goals, and every single day you do something toward those goals. It's kind of like a 75 hard, right? Most people do, they do read a book, work out twice a day. It was 10 pages, read 10 pages of a book, work out twice a day, no carbs, no alcohol, things of that nature. You might do 75 soft. It's like those things. Like you have a set of goals that you want to do every single day, no matter what, right? but you're going to lock in and you're going to have discipline. No matter what happens, I'm going to commit to this thing here. That's what locking in really means. And it's all about really your discipline to just consistently do it without not doing the action, even you may not feel like it, doing the action when you're scared, doing the action despite your emotions and whatever negative emotion that may be, or it's gonna be like a loss of emotion. Because like I said, we're on this pivot of like the almost burnt out, some people get, and they need the extra boost to finish out the year strong, because they've been life in these past 9 months, and everybody's my lock in, and I'm okay with locking in. But I have decided, like, let's just talk about some things, to get us ready so we can really lock in come October 1st. And especially for those who are, you're taking the exam, like, October is pharmacist month, man. We got to be registered pharmacists, okay? you gotta be, like, and then it's for those who career, like, that is the prime time you be out here, need to be branding and marketing yourself, because people about to retire and you need to be getting you a job that you're trying to leave this current job from. We need to lock in and build the discipline, okay? Because we have seen, and I think that's one of the things too, it's the discipline we're attracted to. It's like the discipline of doing the things, because most of the greats that we've seen, they are disciplined people. Beyonce. Everybody loves Beyonce, right? I don't say she okay. Let me not say it, but hey, she's okay for me, but I don't dislike her with it, right? But I respect her work ethic and her discipline. It's unmatched. People, like, and the same time, the songs, like, yeah, she came out with an album and this and stuff, but it's showing like her discipline, how she's disciplined and rise to the highest level in every discipline. Like I'll say, in different genres of music, like, we sing country, we sing disco, we sing the R&B pop thing, like in every genre. And I heard like she probably gonna do rock. It's like discipline. You remember, like, we know names like Kobe Bryant because of his discipline, having that Mamba mentality. No matter what's going on, I'm going to go. Michael Jordan, another one. Or let's even go to reference like Michael Jackson, excellent, performer. We remember these names because they execute at a high level. They are disciplined people, and this is the saying, like, we have to, and us, we remember these names because they're disciplined, and we have to do the same thing if we want to accomplish these goals and do and stand out. We have to be just as disciplined as other people. So with that being said, I think it's time for us to be disciplined and to really understand that one of the things is, I want to come in with and just saying, right now, you just may feel like life just been lifing, man. Life has been lying. I know, because I'm going to tell y'all, life been lifing over here. It's certain things, like, I even tell my clients at the Naplex play, like, seriously, Dr. LaQuita ain't got it right now, because it's just, life been lifing over here. It been so many personal things, so many changes, and even to the point where I even left I changed positions in a job. Like, I started a new company, and that was changed to learn. And then it's still like, you have everything set. It kind of threw stuff off because I started a new company. I got different hours. I'm a caregiver. I have to now organize things for that. I'm a caregiver of my parent. Like, I have to do those things, and it was a lot to adjust. And not to mention, like, just different dramas going on, friends drama, family drama, romantic dramas. Like, it's just been a lot. But it's one of those things of, it's the thing, life gonna life. It's gonna life no matter what. Especially, I always say, when we say I tell anybody, when you say you want to do something, life gonna test you to see if you really want to do it. That's just what life does. It just does it. Look, it just does it. But it's definitely one of those things of locking in. And we really want to we want to be like one of the greats, be among the greats. We have to understand this. Like, I remember specifically watching the Homecoming documentary with Beyonce, and she clearly saying that how, during the pregnancy, like, she she had eclampsia, and you saw her in that documentary Homecoming, how she's like, I gotta be home, my mother, I got kids now, like, balancing all that, wearing all the hats. We have to do all that. It, like, life does not stop because we decide we want to do a goal. Like, life ain't never stopped on it, and it probably won't ever stop, But we have to consistently go. We see what the greats do, and we have to, one, believe in ourselves that we can be great too. Like, the things we want and desire is so possible no matter what is going on. So we have to say those things to ourselves. So that's one of the best things I would say for this video. Like, I'm probably gonna create a series on this, because I feel like before we lock in, we need to really get some things done. Because it's like lock in and it's just like a Terminator, Terminator, you just shooting all different spots. You be in the movies how people be shooting, they go, oh, I got it, perfect one. I like how, excuse me, on Harlem Nights, right? When he got that gun, he going, and he ain't hit nothing like that. And you got that one guy got the little small gun, go pap, like all that. So we don't need that in life, right? But we need to be like a Jason Bourne, where we are consistent, like we consistently going this, hitting like every spot. So we need to do that. That's definitely one thing I definitely want to say to you guys. Like, seriously, let's really lock in on that. I'm trying to make sure y'all can hear me good too. But anywho, stay focused, LaQuita, I will. But yes, we have to, that's one thing, like, work on our mindset, and it's like and build over it. And I do want to, it has been on my mind. I know plenty of people have asked me about, are you ever going to like just set a Naplex playbook by itself? I'm thinking about it, but being honest, I was even thinking about a challenge. Now, if you know me for over the years, or even just like last year, the Naplex playbook was actually birthed from a program I had called Passive Naplex in 40 Days. And it's really like passing Naplex in 40 days. You're like, why 40 days? Because it doesn't take long to pass the Naplex when you got the right tools. And if you're building consistency and you're ready to work and do the work and you're ready to truly lock in, it doesn't take long to really just do the work and really lock in and pass the exam. For me, it was, I had got serious taking the exam. It was April 1st. I had got very serious when I was preparing for the Naplex on my third attempt. And I got very serious with that. And that third attempt, I started on April 1st. I passed the exam May 9th. I took the exam. That was the last time I passed the exam, May 9th. Now, from April 31st, it's 30 days in April. Yeah, that's right. I had to think about it. Yeah, that's right. 30 days in April. And then you got, just say 8 days or 9 days. That's under 40 days. And I realized it didn't take that long. And even when I started like teaching and I started coaching, I realized that the time beforehand is just getting people prepared, getting their mind, getting their study system together. But when they truly lock in, they sit for the exam. Dr. Scroggins, who was actually my classmate, like, she literally, it was April, and she locked in around last week of April, that May, she had locked in. June, she had passed the exam. Because it's something about that lock in. When you get very serious and getting things done, you don't care about excuses. You don't care about you're afraid. You like, I got to get this ish done by any means necessary, because I'm tired of where I'm at, and I'm sick and tired, I'm tired of having the same story. Like, it's that thing. You get honestly fed up. And that's what we do. And Dr. Scroggins, like, that's one of the things she did. She locked in, passed the exam. I'm saying that to say, because I'm going to do something I don't do. I'm going to create, I'm going to announce that we're going to do a 40-day pass the Naplex and 40-day challenge. That's right. Pass the Naplex and 40-day challenge. I haven't decided what date just yet, but I do know it's going to be a date I'm going to announce. It's going to be a pass the Naplex challenge. I want you to join the challenge. If you want to join the challenge, join the challenge. I'm going to set up this wait list. Join the wait list, because when the day I announce it, there's going to be a certain day I'm going to announce the challenge. And it's going to be one of the lowest prices I have ever done. And I'm going to do a 40-day challenge. Well, it's going to be a little for over 40 days, roughly 8 weeks, right? And typically, this here used to charge, like, I normally charge $1,200 on this, right? But I'm thinking on this one day only offer, instead of $1,200, you can pay $750 for 8 weeks. You get access. And what does that look like? We're going to pass the Naplex in 90 days. What that looks like, it looks like you will have the Naplex playbook. That's your day-to-day thing to talk. You will have videos each day, one being on math, one also being on one of the topics to cover. And one of the key things about the Naplex playbook, it tells you what to study every day. So we're talking about locking in. You're going to lock in and you're going to study. You're going to lock in and tell you, focus on these 3 subjects today. Focus on what's important right now, okay? That's what we're going to do. And then, of course, motivation, because mindset is everything. You have access to that. But it's also be bonuses, because like I tell anybody, we are not, look at me, we are not. I'm not the weather. You cannot predict me, okay? But you will also have access to oh, excuse me. I'm sorry. I'm doing all this in front of y'all. My bad. Sorry. My bad. Forgive me. But we will have I'm sorry, I really got off track. But on Thursdays, I do like study Naplex with me, co-working sessions, like just studying with me type things with my current clients. You get access to that, where we come in, you study, you tell what you study, we analyze what you study, we go through some things. So I think there'll be a big benefit. And I might work a worksheet with y'all too, kind of work the playbook with y'all just a little bit, okay? But if you are interested, I ain't gonna say if you're interested, if you want to pass this Naplex by the end of the year, before 2026 ring in the bell, join the wait list. Okay? That's just it. You do or you don't. And this is for people we're gonna go through these next couple of weeks, getting our mind ready to lock in. And when the time comes, we finna lock in. We're gonna pass this exam but we're gonna pass this exam before Christmas. Our Christmas gift to ourselves is a pass score with the Naplex, okay? Our Christmas gift to ourselves is the pass score with the Naplex, okay? So we're gonna do this. Join the wait list. Look at me. I'm recording this off top. Like, join the wait list. Join the wait list. The link is provided below. Join the wait list. Stop playing. If we ready to say we tired, we sick and tired being tired, I'm ready to get this over with, let's go. Because one thing about Dr. LaQuita, baby, if you in it to win it, if you in it to not want somebody to hold your hand, you just need strategy, how to run the play. If you just there, you ready to put that grit in, come hell or high water, you finna pass this exam. Join the challenge, because I promise you I'm gonna match your energy every time, and we're gonna get you to this passing rate, okay? But it's up on you. Join the wait list, okay? I'm just saying. And remember, on lunch day when I announce it, that's your limit time offer. You want to be the first one to get that discount. I'm telling you now, it's gonna be $750 one day only. $750 one day only. Talk to the people who knew it was $1,200. I promise you. Okay, I'm just stating facts. All right. Okay, then. Well, we done had a little therapy session. We had a little chit chat. I hope y'all got everything I was saying, because I promise you, I think this music probably was louder than me, but y'all probably got it just fine. Okay. But until next time, remember that pharmacy is only you are. Now go be great, and I'll talk to you guys later. Peace out.